2 carries. Is this enough?
Well, there's only, what is that, 7 Hydras. It's like a very funny small number, but yeah. I mean, yeah, he should be able to do something here. Some great Side Storms on the Broodlord.
The Broodlord's a little bit bunched up over here.
Oh,
okay, harpoons that. Hydra's trying to take out that mothership.
Whoa!
A lot of these Banelings still connecting. Only about 6 Stalkers there on the low ground. Bear in mind, Zerg already making a lot more Hydras and Corruptors. But are there enough Stalkers? I didn't actually catch these Stalkers on the bottom part of our screen. Well, so he will have enough, it looks like, to take out these Broodlords.
Sure, he's going to kill the Broodlords, but the thing is, he's lost so many important units. Can take down a hatchery with that.
Okay, here we go. Mothership taking a decent amount of damage. The Harpoon move coming in. Boom, he gets it. And that means the Mothership is going to be taken out between these Hydras and these Corruptors.
Oh man, just having to force all of his High Templars into Archons here. A lot of Hydras left over. Will deal some significant damage.
You know, it's just Stalkers and an Immortal down here. The Carriers go down. Really, on some level, hitting the reset button. But Deer does continue to sustain, and now with these Zealots coming in here, it looks like he really should be able to take out that hatchery pretty easily. Not the end of the world for Byul, but definitely a small victory here for Deer.
Yeah, this it is something at least that he's getting done. But his economy, like, he's still got mining bases and stuff, but he's lost all of his important units so many times at this point. Just looking at his army, it's not what you've been trying to build towards.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you're losing your army, you want to be losing it, dealing a lot of damage to Zerg, not just barely fending off their attacks.
Let's also keep in mind that, you know, as far as the bases on the very far right, Deer hasn't really lost those. He's had some fights over there, but that means he should be mining out eventually here, which means all that Byul really has to do is deny a base over and over here on this outer parameter that we see just now happening once again.
And the Carrier's definitely going to be helping out at this point. Got a nice set of those right now. Ooh, forcing back
Oh, he needs to wait for the rest of these Carriers to come up here with his army. These Lynx now coming around. Once again, the hatchery is actually taken out. This is a 5-base Zerg.
Continuing to build up his army here. I love the Immortals he has in there. There's High Templars coming in from behind. Nice yank on the Mothership core twice here. Can pick that off.
Mothership goes down, but Protoss can continue to press through here. So many Templars. If a few good Psy Storms land, it's going to be disastrous here for Byul.
Oh man, definitely a few good Psy Storms end up landing right there. The Protoss army definitely going down in size as well. The Carrier's losing a lot of Interceptors. They rebuild quickly.
We have 3 Ultras on the way here, as well as more Hydras. Okay, so hold up. There's a counterattack there at the very top.
Oh, he turned around.
Oh, he turned around. There was not. Yeah, you guys are going to have to take my word for it, but it looked like he was going to go around and try to hit that Nexus. But instead, I think Byul a little bit intimidating here as this push is continuing to come in.
Yeah,
does Deer have this? I think this is a unit comp that might be too hard to beat.
Yeah,
I don't think these 3 Ultras are going to help at all in this situation.
It's very tough. Like, if those Immortals weren't there, maybe that would be enough, right? Because they would just cleave through the Zealots and Stalkers so easily.
Yeah.
But the damage output of those Immortals, just a few volleys you target, and that's it.
Okay, some Storms coming down here now, blanketing the rest of the Zerg army as he tries to press forward. But really, the damage has already been dealt. We see those, that last Ultra is taken out here. The Lings of Banelings might be able to drive this out further, but here comes some Archons that are going to be very, very helpful in this situation.
Well, his Hydras have done such a good job at reducing this Interceptor count, and look at that. Yeah. Byul pushing him back right now. Interceptor count still very low. More Zealots coming in. Nothing going to be left to tank after this Archon's gone, though.
So he's continuing to remake those Interceptors. In kind of an odd situation, Zerg's actually expanded to what would normally be a Protoss space here in the top center. This area that, just due to the direction that Deer's trying to push through, that area is somewhat neglected at the top. I don't know how long that's going to stay, though. That seems to be a very easy location that if Protoss just chooses to go there, Zerg will have to give it up.
Well, right now, he's running home. I think he has to refuel a little bit, if that makes sense. You know, get a few Psy Storms out there, the mass Hydra count. You don't really want to fight that without your splash damage. Some great upgrades on both sides as we see. Look at that, 3/3/3 and +2 air for Byul. Wow, crazy.
Okay, pushing up to the top here. Another base to stamp out. After this base is taken out here, assuming that Deer actually pulls the trigger on it, Byul basically has one mining base. Protoss has very, very patiently stayed back. And I think this conservative game is going to pay off in the long run. But let's not count Byul out just yet.
Oh, he's it's been a very fun game, I gotta say. Really back and forth on both sides. Both sides having advantages from time to time. And now with this kind of weird unit composition, Ultra Lingbane Hydra. See if he can get something done coming forward right now.
The storms come down now. Interceptors being shot out. 2 Ultras remain. With those storms on the back with those Hydras, this should be easily cleaned up here by Deer, and that's basically the last remaining army that Byul had in this game. GG. Some more in a little bit because we actually the push is starting up here.
Yeah, quite a scary push. Definitely a lot more aggressive this game. Has that third Nexus up, but going for it with all of these force fields. Oh my God.
I almost boxed those in completely there.
Thought we were going to see that Protoss gift.
So this actually may be too much.
Let's
see.
I
mean, he only has like things that can strike melee-wise, minus the queens. We're going to see if he can actually.
Oh! Really good, but that is still a lot of
He
adepts.
meant to do that, Artosis. There wasn't much more energy left on those sentries.
You can't use them as tanks.
Yeah, that's the trick. You make the sentry tanking. Okay, Act 2 though. More adepts coming in now. There's no banelings for the time being here. Queen's here to tank. With this Immortal still in the back. We should have another warping round momentarily. Oh, what? Okay, meanwhile, oh God. Oh, they're everywhere.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
I guess we're not getting PVZs all night.
Okay. We will continue on further with our ladder anxiety psychoanalysis later, guys. And our next best of 3, but for now it looks like Deer is just dominating. He is rolling Byul. He is rolling Byul into a Kimbop, and then he eats him. Go.